that guy right there in the truck getting ready to back in. I had a earlier appointment than he does. Yeah, hang on, let me just explain this one to you. You might actually be moving, but this guy had a later appointment than me. I've got an 8:30 appointment in the morning, and I've been here since 7:30, and this guy got here an hour after me, so he got here after my appointment time. So if he had an earlier appointment time, he was late anyway. And they were putting him into a door. So I called the receiving office. I said, hey, I've got an 8:30 appointment. I see you're putting this guy in before me. What's going on? And they told me that he had less skids than I do. So they were going to take him first. But she agreed. He had a later appointment than me. She said she wasn't really sure why they called him. And so he's not back into the door yet, as you can see. So I told her, I said, well, can you tell him to move so I can take that door? I said, I've got an earlier appointment. I said, it shouldn't matter if he's got less skids. I told them in the office, I base my day off of the appointments that I'm given for the load. So the fact that, you know, you're taking him just because he has less skids than I do, that puts me further behind when I had an earlier appointment and I've got loads already booked that I have to get to. This is the stuff right here, guys. This is what makes truck drivers not want to be truck drivers. You know, this doesn't make this is completely illogical. It doesn't make any sense. Like I said, they even said, yeah, he's got a later appointment than you. I don't know why they're putting him into a door. So tell him to move. He hasn't opened his doors yet. Tell him to get out of there. She said she'd call me if they, you know, changed their mind. I'm just thinking to myself, again, I based my day off of your 8:30 appointment that I got here an hour early for, and it's now 9:30, and you're putting somebody in with a later appointment than me simply because he has less skids than I do. It doesn't matter. You taking him first and taking those skids off wastes my time. I should be in there and out before him. What is the point of an appointment? Martin Brower in Mason City, Iowa. Just letting you guys know. Martin Brower, Mason City, Iowa. Really got to hold these places accountable. It's frustrating. Like I said, this is the kind of, you know, I've got a lot of deadhead to cover to go pick up this next load because there's not a whole lot of loads up here. And I got a lot of deadhead to cover, and it picks up at 4 p.m. I've got a good 200 miles of deadhead. And deadhead doesn't bother me. It really doesn't. But I based that load off of the fact I had an 8:30 appointment. And now it's 9:30, and they're putting somebody in the door that has a later appointment than me. Again, this is what makes people want to get out of truck driving. This really is. This is the stuff that makes no sense. And right now the guy's just kind of sitting there. I don't know if they're going to actually take him, but he's not backing in yet. He's just sitting there like he's talking. He's standing behind his truck like he's talking to somebody at the door. So I don't know, but this really is right here what just frustrates me all just beyond belief. You know, if you have I mean, you know, you can always turn the table around. You can flip the table and say, look, if I was an hour late, you know, if I was an hour late coming here, you would not be lenient with me, more than likely. You'd make me wait, right? So this guy was supposedly late. If not late, he at least had a later appointment because that's what she admitted to it. She wasn't sure why they were putting him in a door instead of me, other than the fact he had less skids. But that's not a reason to put somebody in front of somebody else with a later appointment, or, you know, to put somebody with a later appointment in front of somebody with an earlier appointment, because we base our day off of the appointments that we're given. I don't know. Come on, guys, get your stuff together. And he's backing it. There's nothing I can do about it. Like I said, I called the office. I called the office, and they're not doing anything. just wasting my time. Oh, this place will get a 1-star on the Coyote app. Absolutely, they'll get a 1-star. Uncalled for, man.